Oh yeah, my digital leaves. I just thought my mic was off again, but no, I was sure I put that on. The desktop audio is still off. Yeah, we are back with Digimon World 2, and we are still aiming to get this Mega. So let's get right into that. Here we go! So... I don't think we have anything on the server currently that is fitting here. Yeah. So first things first, we're gonna transfer everything here except the Digivices, obviously. And can we take more Digivices? Oh, we don't have any more Digivices. First things first, we gotta make ourselves a new data type to use into this. However, we're gonna do this in a quick way, because as far as I know, it does not need to be at the same level. There's a certain benefit to it. I'm struggling a bit. Because I feel like it feels a bit wrong to not have... I think I still want it at that level, so... Isn't there another Digimon? Oh no. I thought. Yeah, I think we'll fuse until we get at a perfect level. After all. It just feels... correct, you know? You know? Okay, we got this. First data achieved. But we don't need to care about it being... Wait, Waymon is not data here, right? Because if it is... No, it's vaccine. Then we could just use that. Oh well. Yeah, we don't need to care for the evolutions anymore because we got plenty of thingy. This is what I want to do. Plenty of techniques and stuff. So yeah, those are mostly for techniques. You can evolve and then immediately fuse. Until we get to level 21. At that point I do want to get the techniques because there might be something new there. Okay, we got 2 of the Krabbies. So... good. We have... 1 more space, yeah. Can grab that chest once we fill that last space. Or not. I am pretty sure we get to Mega for data. Virus, not so much. Wait, this is the Metal Greymon one. Ah. I would say let's grab another Metal Greymon while we're at it, but I don't have the taming stuff with me. Make that actually work. It will just be 3 Crabmon. Which, okay, why not? Now can these 2 Crabmon defeat that 1 Crabmon? Because if that is the case, we can quicken this up a bit. Because in that case, we can put the 3 Crabmon on the front line, you know? Yeah, wishful thinking. Okay. Now we just need battles. We do not get any battles, apparently. Which sucks a bit. Wait, I need to check if Azu has an attack that hits everyone. That would be helpful. I could have checked that right now instead of next time. Oh, well, doesn't matter too much. Oh, this is the one where we might get stuck, actually. Eh. At least put an enemy in there, come on. Oh, come on! There we go. So... It all falls on counter, okay? What? Does it all falls? This hits all of them. Well, let's see how that works out. But it goes last, right? Might not be the best after all. Oh no, it just targets everyone, but... yeah, okay, forget about that then. I honestly think we have exhausted this floor already, sadly. Damn it. This could already be the final floor? No. It's a Gabumon floor though. Gabu Gabu! Mother Gabba. Wait, did my attack just miss? Oh well. What can you do about that? I mean, at least the crabs can defeat a half of a Gotsumon. That's something, I guess. There we go. Could also just guard with them, keep them safe. Would be the same difference in the end. And actually saves animation. Oh, now that I think about it. So yeah, let's do that actually. It does make sense. I mean, this is Digimon first anyway. And right into the next one. Okay. Oh, maybe we get some good enemy floors here. We'll see. We'll see. One of the crabs is almost done, at least, so that's good. Crap. Okay, one more. Then crab first is done, I think. Yeah, lovely. This floor is now exhausted, and this is the final floor. However, okay, that leads to the exit. We might have enemies left here. Sometimes the final floor has enemies. Yeah, these are all a trap, I know that. This is where Metal Doraemon was, but that's gone now, okay. Yeah. So first we shop because we need new items. Oh, I can't buy those from you, right? Yeah. I remember. Transfer actually. Because we don't need you. Or you. But we will use these two spaces to get some more data Digimon. I think item guy was over here. You? Yes. Let's buy a couple of these. $30 seems good. Now while we're at it, let's put the skateboards to 50. Yeah, choosing the amount to buy is like such a stupid idea, right? I mean, the first game did it, and the second game decided against doing it, so it has to be the better system, right? Give me Digivices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20. I'm gonna try the boot domain. This was where the tutorial was. I just don't know where that data Digimon here. Okay, this isn't, but let me check. I have a handy list for that. There are only virus Digimon in here, yeah, okay. In that case, give me the list again. Bias has 6. There are only 2 in SCSI, but which ones are those? Crabmon and Gabumon, so nothing new. In that case, we can just use modem domain after all, which has the most, and probably is also the best to level up. See, you're already starting with one. Isn't that great? A level 1 apparently, so technically... maybe these two can beat them. Nice! Wait, is level 12 the highest? Next level 0, yeah, okay, we have one more level here. But do we also have more Digimon here, please? Okay, a Paramon. We throw another Paramon in the mix. Pata, let's go! Okay. So one of them is now ready. One specifically, so not. Give me a sec. Do we have space for one more? No, no, no. We're full now. I'm right about that. Just wanted to double check. Now this domain probably also has enough enemies for us to reach the needed levels. And hopefully puts the first of the two calorie grinds to an end. After that we go Virus. But Virus we will do a bit differently in the first place. Oh no, no, one is missing out on a level. Wow. Oh no, it's not, right! Right, no wait, it is, because level 11. Yeah, okay. Well, what can you do? What can you really do about this? Wait, level 13? Wait, was I mistaken? Wasn't 12 the highest level they can reach in the first? It's actually 13! Ah! Hey, you get a quick return then! For one more month! Okay, 13 it is. Great. You. And one of the new Crabmon. I was excited for this floor because that usually has a lot of enemies in it. Not this instance. Bit out of luck there. Because why wouldn't we a bit out of luck there? Why would we have a lot of enemies when we need to grind, right? Is this game against me? No, it's just data. It doesn't have a will of its own. It's just a bunch of zeros and ones, which is kinda poetic because we're playing Digimon. So, yeah. Well. What is in this box? Nothing's in this box. This box is empty. Empty as your soul is. But there's also a Gabumon. Okay. So once we evolved all these, and basically only need to grind anymore. Which I think is right now, actually. Yeah, I think we have enough data right now. Okay, let me rephrase. Once we are done with the run-through of this, and can use our first evolution and stuff, we're gonna start hunting for viruses. Do this by going onto the darknet, but turning off all safety. No. Yeah, and then just while we level, we'll already work on our virus. That's what it will be. And then the way we will continue with the grinding for fusion material. The plan I have there is that we first, for example, we use Orion and 2 other vaccine Digimon. These 2 vaccine Digimon will fuse them, then we use again 2 until we get a second vaccine Mega for Orion. You know? But for the boss battles, we take all of them in. That will be our 3 Digimon. Orion, Azu, and Anix. That's the plan. Maybe they can defeat the Floramon now. So yeah. That's not quite working yet. Pretty far off from working, actually. When it comes to the attacks, we're just not gonna give a fuck except for the mega ones, because I think they probably learn the best attacks anyway. I might be wrong about that, of course. I don't know this game that well, but I have a feeling we don't need to pay too much attention. It doesn't seem like a hard game. And this is weird saying for an RPG, but it doesn't seem like a hard game if you put in the grinding hours, you know? That being said, every RPG can be easier if you grind a lot, but like, this game wants you to grind specifically, so it's more of a gameplay thing than like in other RPGs to make everything easier. It's the way you should play it, basically. If that makes any sense. I think it makes sense, but you decide if it makes sense for you. How we might be able to continue. There is a path here. Fuck! So yeah, those are the grinding plans. There's a lot more grinding involved here, and at one point we have seen a lot of Digimon already, so at one point I might do all that grinding off stream as well. Maybe. I will tell you, though, if I decide to do that. Just... Okay, let me have a look. If I look at the list of available Digimon... So... Going for the champions mainly. It feels like... Because we encountered Rookie... I think we encountered every Rookie. Okay, there's one, like, Tsukaimon we didn't encounter yet. Didn't got one of those yet. But yeah, it feels like there isn't that much new to be seen. At least currently. So, Patamon was done. Other Crabmon. This goes through the portal. Yeah, I don't even need to try with a level 1. This will not kill that Gotsu. Imagine if Digimon didn't have the Mon at the end, but would not change their names at all. Then it would be like, Agu evolves into Gray. Okay, cool. Gray evolves into Metal Gray. War Gray. Some of these names would be so damn funny. If you think about Mon specifically, that would be just Mon. Mon evolves into Mon. Wait, no, not... That doesn't make sense. Wait. I mean, technically, Mon isn't called Mon. That's the dub name. So yeah. There's that. Its actual name is escaping me, weirdly enough. What was Mon's actual name? Fuck? I know that. It's the worst thing. If you know that you know something, but you can't... Oh, wait. No, Palmon Frost isn't necessary, but yeah, they can attack as Cannomon. But like... Wait. Koemon! Yeah! Koi like voice. That's it. But Hookmon would just be Hook. I have a new Digimon! Which one? Hook! You would also be able to get a Captain Hook. Crabmon would just be Crab. That's funny in that certain kind of way. Of it just being the animal name. Or Candomon being Candle and stuff. What else would sound funny? Oh yeah! Angewomon would be just Angewo. It's like you can't pronounce Angelo correctly. I have a tiny problem. That one ran out of MP. I forgot that could happen. But yeah, you have Enge and the female counterpart Angewo. Woe is me. And Leomon would just be Leo. Hey Leo. Hey. What's up? You feeling good today? No, I kind of feel weird. I don't know. Maybe I should go see a doctor. He never returned from that trip to the doctor. Yeah, nope. That's just there. I might be branching path though. Oh. Comes with the dry Mochmon. A dry Mochmon. Royal Smasher! Yeah, work on that Elegmon so Deramon can rest. Elegmon would just be Alec. Oh well, oh well. Oh, Demon would just be D. The Great Demon Lord of Wrath. D. Yeah. Sounds very intimidating. Intimidating, even. Yeah, that wasn't good. Green Bomba! Ha ha ha, Chicago Bomba! A, and the fire! Oh wait, not A-N. Fire isn't eternal, it's English. A-Go. Fire. Watch Bomberman Janice, it's a great show. Okay. So one more Crabmon is done, and if we're very lucky, maybe we can get all of them done. I doubt that we will encounter 8 more Digimon though. I put my doubts on that. But I still have hope. Hope is in the air. Na 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 na. Maybe down there is one more room. Maybe. Maybe it would. There is actually a room. Oh, Dashel Dongle Dyke. There's a room. And it doesn't have an enemy in it. Yeah. Well. so... Oh, but we have one more floor. I was pretty sure it was the last floor. Yeah, then... things might be different. If we don't run out of EP, those have seen some mileage this time around. And so, are you for real? Another floor, but you give me an enemy-less floor? Really? Wait, where even is the exit? What's down? There are 2 more rooms I haven't reached yet. Wait. But yeah. Oh, but one more floor even. Oh. If we by chance find an EP fill item. Because if we have that, there might be hope here. Actual hope! Like in Star Wars, Episode 6, The Last Hope. Funny how in that movie they killed all people named Hope except one. Like, what was the plan with that even? I don't feel like that made any sense, but... We actually have... 1. I mean, those 100 can go a long way if we're lucky. You know? Ridiculous! Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We are enjoying Digimon World 2. I like the game, but like the grinding is taking a lot of time currently. Aiming to get 3 megas is just taking its time. But we're getting there. We already have a vaccine mega, that came pretty naturally because I started with that. And now I'm trying to get a data mega to then go for virus. I hope I have enough EP to pull stuff off. Now do we try and hope for an EP pack in that chest? Or will we just not waste those EP? I'm risking it. I will risk it. The grind is real. Also, I created a PowerPoint to explain this game better after last I saw you play. A PowerPoint? That's cool. That's actually really cool. I like that. Yeah, okay, we have 1 enemy left. Oh yeah, that's fine. We have a couple of Digimon we can Digivolve and DNA together, so... yeah, that one Crabmon can be trained after that. If you want to send me that PowerPoint, you can. My email is in my YouTube profile, so you can send it over there. Then I'm gonna have a. Maybe you know what? I might have a look at that on stream. Because why not? Will we make it back to the exit? I do want to know that. I know I did not take any missiles with me because, like, for grinding it seems a bit of a waste. Even though I have unlimited money activated. But there are still some enemies we can get to. I am pretty sure we won't reach 4, but we gotta see. Maybe we get hyper lucky. That would be something. Yeah, I should have used Royal Smash immediately. Don't miss! Yeah, I wanna have MP there. This is a good chance to rest for those. Okay, we need 3 more battles. That's all we need. Oh no, there's an obstacle. Thanks, I would like to add a few more things, but maybe next time. If stream worthy. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That sounds like a blast. PowerPoints are underused nowadays. Can do nice things with them. Fun fact, it's stuff I can't show right now. But I did make the mock-ups for like the battle screen and stuff for the game I'm making in PowerPoint. Oh yeah. By the way, did you find the button that makes the map full screen? Yeah, yep, I found that. I do use that from time to time. Right here. Okay, we can get around this. Okay, I mean, we can evolve already, and if we're missing one level, I will DNA this away still, because, like, that one level, whatever. I'm also not sure if I'm doing this get to mega stuff way too early, but I don't know, I like doing that right now. I feel like it's a good time. And it kind of has its own kind of fun, and while this is like the 4th grinding stream, I think, I am sure we won't need many after this, if any. I mean, I am sure we will need at least one more for Virus, but different story. Okay. In close watch on the EP. We actually did it. It actually worked out. Okay, that is cool. And once that reaches perfect level, or ultimate, if you want to go American, then we will have the data mega. But yeah, like I said, we will prepare for virus on the side. Okay, let's get out of here. Yes. Okay, we need to get out anyway. Because we need to get to that other place. Device Dome? I always forget the name. Okay, let's go. Lamon. Get a bunch of those. One thing I really struggle with this game. This is like nothing. Not the game's fault in any way, shape, or form. But if you look at my live stream tab on my YouTube, the thumbnails. So I have a general thumbnail I use for while being live, and then I take a screenshot from the game to make a thumbnail for that specific episode. Thing about this game is it all looks the same. That's not the fault of the game, obviously, because, like, duh. With the game of this kind, like, Shiren the Wanderer also, basically... I mean, it has a bit more variation in the dungeons, I guess, but, like, still... Not too much, no cutscenes. That, you know. So the way I'm doing this is I fuse these two and leave the others. Once this reaches its highest level, I fuse another in until 21. I hope that is a good way to do this, but... yeah, we'll see. Wait, actually no. No. Because we need 2 Digimon... we have 2 empty spaces anyway. We need 3 Digimon at least. So I can train 2. The rest shall be emptied to tame some more viruses? Yeah, this makes more sense actually. Okay. So, and now transfer Digimon. This is not the Crabmon we want. But this is, and this is the Crabmon. Then we want items. Put all of this away. And get the skateboards. I'll take 10, that seems to be a good number. So now we can train these 2, while also on the side tame some viruses. Which we do best in web domain. There are 13 kinds there. And it's only viruses there. Crazy. I do want to try to get a good variety. So, yeah, we're not gonna tame the first we see. I mean, we will probably tame the first we see. But, you know. I'm going to test a few things on my end with this game. Which Digimon of yours has the highest DN number? If you can tell me what a DN number is and where I can find it, I will tell you. I mean, it's probably my Phoenixmon here, Orion. That seems like the most likely one. But yeah. Might be this. Probably. Hyperventilates. The N number can only be viewed at the Digimon Center. Then we're gonna have a look at the Digimon Center. Let's do that. You are the trade... Wait. Oh, Digivolve Center, sorry. I have misread that. That was my fault. Oh, do you mean the DP number with that? That would be 4 for this Phoenixmon. It dictates what Digimon your Digimon can Digivolve to. Yeah. That would be 4 with this Phoenixmon. Which I do plan to turn into an Omegamon at a point. Should be this one. No, actually, Azu has 5. Wait, how can you have 5 DP but not reach level 31? It can't be Anix, yeah, no. Haven't put much into Virus yet. So yeah, it's actually Azu, the Steramon with 5. So, yeah. I forgot which domain we want to go to. Web, it was web domain. Let's go to that. Tame away. Or not tame away, it depends. Or maybe just go in circles. Too bad Phoenixmon is level 31 cap, because all Digimon learn their signature techniques at level 12, 22, 32. Maybe after DNAing it again, when we do that, maybe it turns into Phoenixmon again. And then we can learn it. Can I get anywhere in this dungeon? Yeah, no taming possible for these. I think these can be the Gizamon. I don't know. I don't think so, but let's try. Yeah, so much for that. Yeah, but yeah, they didn't do half damage, so... Maybe at around level 5 that would work. But yeah, looking forward to what Mega we actually get here. And really hoping I stay in that Digimon line. Because that's what I really wanna. And what was that? It needs to become yeah, Floramon, Kiwimon, Kokatomon, something like that. Another enemy here. Oh, we have Gazimon and Gizamon both already. I've seen those. I want to see a bit more variety on the virus side there. The variety we have on the other side, so... Oh. I thought as much. Gosh. Everything here is blocked. I know, kind of my fault for not taking missiles with me, but... For grind, it feels like... eh. Inventory space is very limited. Doesn't seem to mind much that I don't reach these places. Is there another room up there? Oh wait, we can't get in there anyway. Yeah. Whatever. Let's go to the next floor. At which floor do I have to look for? For example, to 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Floor 4. Yeah, okay. 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the floors we are looking for. Hey, you have an advantage there, so you don't want to come out, huh? Let's try. Level 4. Let's try. Just try. Maybe we can defeat Goblimon. I kinda doubt it. But half, so we can replenish some MP at least. That is good. If he wouldn't have used that shield, I guess. Oh, it still is enough. Perfect. Parfait. That's a good way to save on MP a bit. I still don't see the bolt in the bolt strike. I mean, even if you're talking about a bolt like a screw, still no. It looks like a snowball. Oh well. But I gotta say, this game treats Digimon as, like, heavily as a weapon. They're not digivolving naturally, no, no, no. We forced them to at a center, you could say. I mean, force them is arguably, but it's not just happening. We need to do something. We fuse them at our own will. We give them nice items to then raise them and then fuse them away. And, I mean, that's gameplay against lore, I guess, so... I wouldn't actually say Digimon are treated bad in this game. It's just how this game works, that's it. But compared to some other Digimon games, yeah. It's much more calculated. Off. But I think that maybe there's one more room. One more room. Na, 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 na. One more room. Na, 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 na. I don't have actual text for this. Just one more time, one more room. Yeah. Nope, no room. What shall I do with the treasure chamber? I'm in the middle of a grind. Especially if like half of the treasure chests are empty. I think especially in the treasure room you should never get an empty treasure. Why did I do that extra round? That was stupid. Wait, those weren't mentioned. Were they? Never mind, we're on the right floor. It's time to tame. This was a good chance, but, well, I messed that up. Woe is me. You know what? Does this game want you to choose Agumon as your starting Digimon? Because if you think about it, at this point we can get Patamon, the data starter, and Devimon, the virus starter, you know? But we can't get Agumon, the vaccine starter. Just saying. Do you have a favorite Digimon this game and in general? In general, my favorite Digimon is Zephagamon, which is not in this game. Very close, followed by Alphonse Vidramon, and in this game it's hard. It's... I would say Arrow Vidramon, but if we're talking about Megas... It's a hard pick. There are a lot of Digimon I like, but nothing that stands out, you know? Phoenixmon would be kinda high up. I like Wargreymon, Griffinmon. Nothing really special, though. So, yeah. I mean, I am aiming for Omegamon, Griffinmon, and for Virus, I probably go Machine Dramon as my team. So, there's that. But yeah, this game is giving me very hard choices. Gotta be honest there. Well, want to get Omegamon. Yeah, I do want to get Omegamon. I know it's a bit of a roundabout way you have to do, but I'm fine with that. That is very difficult to get, even after you beat the game. I mean, I would wanna get it before I beat the game, because probably not gonna do any post-game stuff, if there even is any. I mean, otherwise I'd probably go for Wargreymon. Nicky Ostrich, welcome to the stream. 20 DP takes forever to get. Yeah, that DN number needs to be 20. I know, is that really that hard? I mean, doesn't it go up every time I fuse? Am I misunderstanding that? Omegamon, Baihumon, Diaboromon are rough to get in vanilla. Okay, we got Digimon, nice. I mean, I will at least try, depending on how long it takes. Yeah. Will this be enough of a gift? Yeah, we can make this work. I mean, if you don't care about stats, no, it can be easy, but if you want to keep your level high and stats nice, it's quite a journey. I only need stats to beat the game, basically, so if I can do that, all good. I don't need, like, something crazy powerful or anything. Just want to get through the game with it. So, I don't care too much about stats, let's say it like that. Okay, we want Dokunemon or Kunemon. Nice. Yes. Okay. We have room for one more, I think? Yeah. One more. Let's see what that will be. And then yeah, just grabbing the wild champs or ultimates and mixing them right away just for DP, you can get the 20 DP pretty fast. Probably maybe even max their levels, because I do use an XP cheat to make grinding quicker, so yeah, but I would be fine with that. Oh, we get a champion immediately, huh? I can actually fit you a lot of these. You can also farm DNA up chips later. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I certainly should look into that, I guess. Though, like, getting Omegamon will not be... for now, I just want to get Megas and then continue with the story. For some time. There, that will be a bit in the future. I'll try Royal Smash, I think. Shoot your eggs. Yeah, that's better. But that's not the end of it. For Omegamon, you have to get Metal Greymon with a DP of 20. Yeah. How are you going to do that when Greymon doesn't digivolve to Metal Greymon anymore? Shouldn't I just fuse, like, War Greymon with War Greymon? Would that be Metal Greymon then? And that way, you can get there? Or like any Mega with War Greymon might work? As far as I understood it, that is how you do that. But I might not get that right. Okay. We get a Digimon! Yeah, join us. Okay. So now we can't tame anymore, so let's just get levels. Will Royal Smasher kill that? I hope so. Else these battles take quite a while. Yeah, okay. Level 13. The highest level should be like 14, 15, something along those lines. But after that we can also train the viruses, of course. Yeah, to War Greymon, make a Metal Greymon. Yeah. So the main question I have about all that is if I fuse 2 DP5 Digimon, will the outcome be DP6 or DP10? How does that work? Not also. Okay, they can level up a bit more. Six, sadly. Yeah, I feared as much. So every fusion, I guess it takes like, if you fuse a 5 and a 4, it would also be 6. It probably is taking like the one of the highest number plus 1. is what I would think. Or is it the one you choose first plus one? That could also be the case, but I will use the highest ones as the first anyway. Highest plus one, okay. That is a lot of fusions then. I'm pretty sure of that anyway. I don't think it matters what the order of the parents is, but I could be mistaken. Been a long time since I played vanilla. Yeah, the game is rather cryptic. And not having a manual... Yeah, well... No, wait, not the Digimon. Let's do these two first. There's plenty of stuff left. You're right about the Wargreymon combination, but getting that Wargreymon DP19 in the first place is tricky and needs to be looked up. I will probably use a guide for that. There's a good chance I will just do that. Because, gotta be honest, I do enjoy this game a lot, but these mechanics are very convoluted and I would say unnecessarily complex. I think they could be simpler. That's why I'm pretty sure parent order does matter, which makes DP down kinda useless. Yeah. There's a way to turn your DP down. I guess there's a use for that. Especially if you need like a specific Digimon. The one thing I would see that a remake could do here is to make things a bit easier when it comes to this stuff. Is that when digivolving, you can actually choose what to digivolve into, but you still need the DP to unlock it. So at 20 DP you can choose to go to Metal Greymon, but you also have Skull Greymon that is, I think, unlocked. If that makes sense. Maybe I explained that weirdly. Yeah, sometimes you hit like DP6 and that changes the evo. So you want to go back down to like 4 or 5 up or something. Yeah. Yeah. That's like... But you weaken your Digimon with that, right? Lower DP number also means lower stats, or is there no correlation there at all? I feel like every time I find something out, I have at least one new question about this game. Which is... well... This game is definitely made for Digimon fans because, quite honestly, I think if this wasn't about Digimon, I might have not continued playing. I like it, but there's a certain care I have for the Digimon because I know them from my childhood and everything. If that was taken away and this would be a completely new franchise, I don't know if I would enjoy it as much. It's hard to tell. Definitely not saying it's a bad game or anything. No, it's enjoyable. Just the knowledge I do have about Digimon does help a lot already when I know what I can expect in terms of Digivolution and stuff. Sure, Patamon doesn't go into Angemon, but into Ninjamon? That is not expected, but it's also not something you have never seen, you know? I love these confusing mechanics. The questions are the best part. Ask me for my Word document on the Chrono Breaker move. The Chrono Breaker move for Chrono Cross, you mean? Have you released that Word document anywhere? Because when I played it, like, oh gosh, it was probably 20 years ago. It's always 20 years ago with me. I did use a Word document that guided me to do that. That would be a weird coincidence. But yeah, when I streamed it, I used a different guide. Not a Word document, but yeah. DP doesn't change stats at all. Oh, so then DP down can help you get the Digimon you want. I need to turn on the ceiling light real quick. Be right back. You know, the benefit of having a smart ceiling light is that you can control it via your voice and tell it to turn on. The downside is I don't have my phone with me and I don't have a smart speaker in this room. So that function is barely available to me. So the DP are just for evolution. Okay. That is good to know. Chrono Breaker's Clockmon signature. Oh! It makes several moves behave weirdly. Okay, okay. Okay, then we are talking about very different things here. The best way to get stats is basically generational mixing, what I call it. When you mix two wilds, make the baby, that's a Gen 2, so before you DNA that Gen 2, you make another Gen 2 to mix it. Then for Gen 3, you make another Gen 3, etc, etc. That gets you really high stats, but takes forever. Yeah, I believe that. I also not quite understand the way you raise your max level works. There is something about like... It's like the max level of the lower level one divided by 4 or something? I saw some weird things when researching that, but I also saw things that said different things on top of that, which just... Okay, how does this work exactly now? I guess that generational mixing you're mentioning is better for the max level as well. Level divided by 5 is what it adds to your parents' level. Ah, by 5. That is a weird number to use, especially if the Digimon you first can tame are going up to level 13. The prime number of all things. But okay. So level 15 plus level 15, parent's max level goes to 18. Okay. So 18 plus 15 then will... That already is 23. Technically? 21, not 23. What am I calculating here? $23 would probably be better, but yeah. That's not how maths. Yeah, 21, okay. That's kinda easy. The only problem I see with that is that you have no way to see your max level, right? Is there a way to see what max level you can reach before reaching it? Might be in the Digivolution area. A lot of stuff is hidden there. Mikio and I may need to cooperate on this PowerPoint I'm working on. I don't know about optimizing stats. It takes a while to get the max level up. Yeah. 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 That's what it is. That was a bit easier in Dragon Quest Monsters. I don't know the formula directly, but you can like... you can quite easily get that to max. Oh well, that works on a totally different system in other regards as well, so... But you know the math for guys you make, the wild Digimon have different max levels they can reach based on what level you catch them. Okay. That. So basically I can only find out if you max them. What? I thought this was the last floor of this domain. It is, isn't it? Looks final to me. But I have no clue where it is. Wait. Someone made a chart somewhere of all the max levels of every wild Digimon you can catch. Oh boy. That's a lot of work. Okay, I need some MP here. Finding out that guard restores your MP was a big thing. I think I did that pretty early on, like in the second or third part, but like... That was very nice. Find out. Very sneaky. Oh, that's in the PowerPoint. Next stream you may see all that information and more. I am actually looking forward to that PowerPoint. Also, it gives a little break up from all the grinding, which is nice. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm probably doing too much grinding right now, but... I just want to prepare my team and then build on that team. Ouch. So, yeah. I want to have a solid base right now of 3 megas, and then... This triggers again! Okay. Okay, game. I hope it doesn't run out of MP. Opting for a quicker defeat here. I do like how you have the, like, you can have like this giant Digimon, let's say Machine Dramon, but it can have Agumon's voice if you just use Agumon's attack. That's like a bit stupid. I do completely understand why they did it that way, but it's also like funny. I mean, obviously they did it because giving every Digimon a voice and every attack being voiced with that voice, that's expensive. Voice acting costs a lot. So that way they can have a little work around that. That's neat. But it's still funny. One day I also need to return to my Monster Rancher playthrough. I never meant to, like, cancel it or anything, it just... there was a reason why I stopped. I think it was because... Was it because of Digimon Survive? Something like that. There was a game I absolutely wanted to play that came out then. So it fell under the bus a little, but I want to return to that. So I'm looking forward more to the second one. That seems to be better than the first one. Okay. Let's go and see what we read right now. So, we can Digivolve a bit. One question I have. Does it make sense to go max level before I DNA Digivolve? If I just want to get the DP up. Or does that not matter at all? Devimon? Devimon goes into Ice Devimon? Huh. Interesting. If you don't care about the text, sure, but if you want text, you need to DNA before so they can learn them. Yeah. Text is something I care about a bit, but given how much stuff Azu already has in it, I won't learn anything new anyway, so Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, these two are over that level now anyway. I will DNA you with you again. I just checked and you uploaded your last Monster Rancher stream on March 16th. Yeah, okay, then it wasn't due to Monster Rancher. Must have been something else, yeah, definitely. Just if you get a Kurmon, make sure to learn Duo Scissor Claw. Yeah, okay. I will. I did read that that is apparently a pretty good technique. So we have that Crabmon and another Crabmon waiting. So... and train these. We want this Crabmon. And we have Azu. Yeah, we can keep these for now. No, wait, we don't keep these for now. I'm gonna do this. In web domain, we try to get a Hagurumon now. A Dokunemon, because we didn't have that. And then I think we'll fall already. Are we? Oh, we can get one of them. Yeah, Duo Scissor Claw is insanely good. Every mod nerfs the hell out of it. Oh shit. I make sure to grab that. Is there a way to get that onto like Omegamon and stuff? Okay, I would have said we go to web domain again, but I want to quicken things up a bit here. To get to the evolution finally. So yeah. What I might do off stream is tame some Digimon. Some viruses. And maybe even train them up a bit, but yeah. Oh, the Kunamon is already max level now, right? You can just mix an Okuamon with or someone that has been mixed with Okuamon into your Metal Greymon at some point. Then you got a DNA your way back into the Agumon. At some yeah, okay. I understand. 14 for your max? Yeah. Okay, so that will be the plan then. Then not carrying out Coelamon's stat means we only need to go to 11 for that. Which is nice. I think spreadsheets were invented for this specific game. It feels like that. damn it, there's no room there. Scissor Claw and Juice Scissor Claw do defense down when it hits. So it makes all your hits do way more damage. And that is a good thing, obviously. So Scissor Claw already is also good. Gotta make sure to keep that. Maybe I'll just tame some Kunemon off-stream to get... Well, it doesn't make sense to get Scissor Claw specifically right now, right? Yeah, okay. Buffs and debuffs stack up 2 times as well. Oh. That is good to hear. A Scissor Claw is single target. Dual Scissor Claw is AoE. Yo. Yo. And it probably also does damage, I guess. So it does damage, defense down on all enemies. Obviously that is broken. That sounds very broken. I should tame one of those Snow Goblimon, actually. Now that I think about it. It's a virus. One more I can use to fuse away. Not many skateboards left. Ah, that should be enough. Now, which one attacks first? Well. Yep, my casual vanilla runs, I just get 2 Dual Scissor Claw users with a Prince Marmamon. I mean, sounds like that is all you need, actually. All you need is Dual Scissor Claws. So 14 the max here. Oh, it can go up more. It also sounds like you could easily get through this game with 1 Digimon on your team. I mean, you are forced to have 3, but if you put like everything into 1 Digimon and then just use random Digimon for the rest, it sounds like that would work. I mean, the only way to do a run with only 1 Digimon is to never tame anything or fuse everything into that one. That could work. But yeah. So that Crabmon is now level 11. Okay. Correction, last stream of Monster Rancher was March 27th. Okay, but I also can't find any game you streamed that released in that time around that. What was the stream I did after that? And so... Oh, why is that so important to you right now? There are people that have done solo rookie runs. Rookie runs! Okay. So, I guess we can autopilot out? And fuse away, right? You're allowed to catch and train up stuff to mix into them, but all actual progress is done solo rookie. Damn. That sounds... I don't know. In a way, I think that could also be easy. Because you focus everything into that one rookie. Which kind of would probably make it pretty strong. I'm interested in it for some reason. I was thinking it was the move at first. But it was more than a year before the move, yeah. It was not even the time when we were looking for the souls. I need to go and... Go. And Digivolve you and fuse you. Now we fuse you, yes. We'll get Otama one, okay. And you are meant to fuse with this. I think we need one more vaccine, actually. Oh, we just grab a Puremon or something, I guess. Oh. That and... player was for vaccines, right? Okay. Wait a minute, did I mess up? We have room, right? Yeah, we have room for one Digimon. Good. Good. Oh, but I still think I messed up. Ah, damn it, I have to return again. If you forget something, that sucks so much. Yeah, I forgot to take the Koalamon with me. So... let's go. No, what am I gonna... I don't wanna go here. I think the virus one will be easy right now. I think that might be the quickest because we can tame the champion levels. Which... from this side I can't tame you. Which are a bit harder to tame. But as I'm not shying away from safe scumming, that doesn't matter too much. Wait, why am I taming a vaccine to get a data? What am I doing here? I do everything wrong. Okay. Doesn't matter now. Maybe there... Are there datas in this domain? I mean, we're full now anyway, so that doesn't... But I do want to know. And, yeah, there would be datas here. Damn it. The new PC broke shortly after that last Monster Rancher stream, so you did an actual streaming break for 2 weeks. And then after that, I don't know. I think you actually stopped because you wanted to reduce to 3 streaming days a week. Monster Rancher used to be on Monday. Yeah, that could be the case, and that way it had to go. Can't find an actual Discord announcement for it though. Yeah. Yeah, actually that sounds about right. So I played that after Survive. That might be the case, the relation there. Okay, okay. Will this Digimon go to 21? That would be crazy. Let me guess. It stops at 19. It actually does stop at 19. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, the Monday was way too draining to stream as well. 3 days works fine. Thing with Monster Rancher was like, it's a bit of a monotonous game. It was a bit draining. But Monster Rancher 2 has more story and stuff. Yeah. Oh, what next auto release? Finish that on March 24th. Yeah. That I also didn't finish as much as I wanted to finish it. We didn't do the 100% on it because it wasn't fun anymore to stream with just doing the grinding for Digivolutions. I think we got everything else in that game, it's just the Digivolutions we were missing. Which, like, yeah. At that point I should move on from a game. It would be different if I was solely a Digimon player, but yeah. 100% in private though. I think I was still missing something, but almost, yeah. I came close. Close enough. So we're gonna check if that Crabmon can, with something else, become a data. I'll get that Snow Goblin to 11 though. Or it already for some reason is 21, then we will be good too. But I am getting really hungry. Oh yeah, Moby, ramen today with a bit of toast. Sounds like a plan. Wait, there's an exit. Can do that, okay, nice. Noise, noise, noise. I just hope we're lucky and get a data. Or will data plus virus always equal? That would be bad. Where can we get the most data? Let's go to that place. That was modem. BIOS is also pretty full of them. And easier to beat. Oh yeah, we'll do BIOS. But we're gonna check if... We wanna get it to full... I'm not sure, it might be at 21 already? I'm not completely sure about the map. I think... Let's wait it out. Let's wait it out. That's the time we need to take. Okay. For you... Maurice Shelmon! We get something new out of it even! Hey! Look at that! Oh, I am interested though. We would... Oh, you can't. Armor... We don't want to give you away. We're all into virus. Yeah. We need another data one. So... We don't need Digimon more. And you are also full. That leaves room for 3 more Digimon. One needs to be data and one not vaccine. The rest virus. That should be enough. Wait, can we get virus in the bias domain even? That bias has vaccine data and 0 virus. What about modem? Okay. Is there any place? SCSI has both. Oh well. The data would be pretty low. Yeah, no, let's do bias. Okay, I didn't forget anything. The Digiline? Fine. Okay. Bias. Will be another Crabmon. Yeah, 1 gift should be enough, honestly. I'm gonna put that Crabmon right in the front there. That needs to be at level 11, at least. Oh, we are lucky and this Crabmon can already be 21. Oh well. So, Hazel, Crabmon. Okay. So we're gonna return to this room anyway. I can pick up the items then. Yeah, well... Why am I even saying things like this? Oh, it's that domain, yeah. I can never remember what domain is what, to be honest. That's one thing I really would like to change here. The looks of the domains, if those were at least different, like... You could have a lava domain, a forest domain, stuff like that. To just give a change of scenery. That would be great. I'm lucky with the toy cast there. Seriously, one enemy here. I'm trying to level up. Come on. Another floor here? I hope so. I have a feeling today this game wants to tease me. It should stop teasing me. But I still feel like I wanna do this. I have a feeling. I have a feeling this is needed. Imagine if I wouldn't use speed up and do all this grinding. We wouldn't be close to having a mega here. Oh well. That's why we use speed up. Why is your max level 15? It was 15 before. Wait, no. That isn't right. No, 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 no. I should tame one of those Gabumon. Wait, was it because... I think I know what happened. Maybe. I mixed a max 15 with a max 13. Was this 13? Wait, then it needs to be 16 though. Because it would have been plus 3. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it right now. After this dungeon, I just need food. We're not reaching Mega today as well. It's becoming a meme slowly, but yeah. I did mix a max level 15 with a max level 13. Both were Coelamon. So from what I know, that should have been max level 17 then, right? I did do the 15 first, yeah. Come on. Stand up. You wanna train that one. I don't need to go this way. There won't be anything. Ah, that's blocked. That's not blocked. Yeah, that should have went up to 17 then. Maybe I do need to max the level after all? I thought... Did I misunderstand that? I thought you don't need to get to the max level, but... Maybe you do? Maybe Exogen did the 30 plus 15. Yeah, maybe it was that too. At this point, I'm not guaranteeing that I didn't make that mistake. Yeah, I think that's every room in here. I hate that they can ignore your gifts. It's hard to tame these things in the first place. So please just let me tame them. Don't make it that hard. The missing attacks I also do not understand. Yeah, they were aimed at Godsumon, but I tried that and they did change target when the target died. But suddenly they kind of stopped doing that now, and I don't know. It's weird. And we got a Gaboomon! We will need more data in the future anyway, so might as well pick them up while we're here. I have run out of phase now, though, right? Yeah. Single target moves won't change target. The target dies. Okay, then when I tested that out, maybe I changed target after all. I wasn't like testing it, but more like trying to see. That makes sense. But yeah, okay, that's good to know. I honestly hate it when games do that, but it's also a PS1 game. Yeah, that might play into that. Though there were PS1 games who weren't like that, but you know. Bandai Namco wasn't like big into RPGs at this point, I think. Wait, was this made by Bandai Namco already? Wait, Bandai Namco were not Bandai Namco at this point, right? This has to be... This had... Who's the developer of this game? It was Bandai themselves, not Namco, yeah. And Bandai probably didn't have experience with RPGs yet. Games were pretty rushed as well. You can definitely tell they were. Which, yeah. I mean, a game you enjoy can still be bad in ways. Not a game that's bad in general, but in certain ways this game is not the best. It has problems. No need to lie to yourself, right? I would say that even the game I consider my favorite game has its flaws, but I have a tiny bit of a hard time to find them. Which is Dragon Quest 7, by the way, and objectively speaking, a lot of people say it's too long and stuff. That's a part I like about it, but that's a fair thing to say. Yeah, this game has many problems, but it's still a good game. Yeah, that of course it is. Honestly, I am at part 9 here. I wouldn't be at part 9 if I wouldn't enjoy this. Oh, this is the Metal Greymon one, yeah, okay. So, yeah, despite all the flaws I can find with this game, the things I wish were a bit more streamlined, quality of life improved, quicker, I still enjoy this game. Thus, I play it. But not anymore today, because I am, like, starving. So... yeah, you of course all check out my links and stuff. My YouTube videos. While I look at who we're gonna raid today. Also, as we have a lot of activity in the YouTube chat today, I should mention raiding, of course, is only on the Twitch side of things. Because I'm sure you cannot raid on YouTube. I forgot the name YouTube. See, that's why I need food. But, my YouTube friends. The worst part of this game is the DNA system. Cyber Sleuth is basically this system, but done better. Yeah. That you always have to start over from level 1 is making the grinding so extreme. But how about we raid someone who's also playing Digimon World 2? Swamos is playing Digimon World 2 right now. He seems to be in a... he has 3 champions. He might be around the same point I am. Huh. Swamos. That. Swamos a la playa, you could say. So, yeah, check out all the links, watch my YouTube videos. Every support will be appreciated a lot. And now I will eat my ramen with a bit of toast. So, until tomorrow, where we play Adventures of Mana, bye.
Dragon's flame, a green leaf rises calling your name. Through the forest, through the skies, a red fire fuels the fight to rise. Chrono takes the trigger, set a quest for mana we won't forget. Final dreams and fantasies call, Rief the leaf will conquer it all. Legends awakening, worlds collide, with every stream the hero's guide. A guardian of games, a shining beam, join the adventure, live the dream. With the dragon's breath